William Henry Gates, triple KP, born October 28, 1955, is an American businessman and the CEO, founder, and chairman of Microsoft. He is the third richest person in the world behind Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk in net worth as of January 2021. He was a freshman at Harvard University in 1973. He left Harvard to make software. Bill Gates saw an opportunity to transform the personal computer, which was expensive and difficult to use. He decided that computers could be made less expensive and easier to use. Gates started Microsoft in 1975 with Port Allen in the city of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Gates then went on to develop the Windows operating system, which at first wasn't well received, but with time became the most used operating system in the world. In 1986, Gates took Microsoft public. The company's stock was worth $520 million. Gates owned 45% of the stock himself, which was worth $234 million. The company continued its rapid growth and the stock price soared. At one point, Gates' stock was worth over $100 billion. This made him the richest man in the world until October 2017, when Amazon founder and CEO Jeff Bezos became even richer than him. He was the richest man in the world. In October 2017, his net worth was surpassed by Amazon founder and CEO Jeff Bezos. Bezos had an estimated net worth of $90.6 billion compared to Gates's net worth of $89.9 billion. The Time.as of January 2021. Gates had an estimated net worth of $163 billion, making him the third richest person in the world. And now, he is the third richest person in the world behind Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk in net worth as of January 2021. Biography.com. Retrieved July 26, 2008. The World's Billionaires. Forbes. Desjardins. Jeff 20210107. Elon Musk is the world's richest person in 2021. Visual Capitalist. Retrieved January 27, 2021. Power user, he saw the future and it was him. The Seattle Times. Archive.seattletimes.com. Retrieved June 17, 2020. Bill Gates Money Fact. Guest. Blog. Retrieved 20170-10. Permanent Jed link. Michael Hitt. Duane Island. Robert Hoskisson 2012. From the original on September 15, 2015. Retrieved October 25, 2015.
Bill Gates made the best deal of all time, and it's the only reason he made billions. When IBM approached Microsoft asking for them to develop an operating system, two extremely lucky things happened for Bill before he made the single most lucrative move of his career. First, Microsoft suggested IBM went to a different company who was already developing operating systems. However, when negotiations with that company failed, IBM came right back to Microsoft. This time, Microsoft said they could purchase a third-party company's software and then sell it to IBM, or IBM could just go directly to the third-party company. Luckily, IBM decided they'd rather do it through Microsoft. But it was at this point that Bill made his big move. He made sure he retained the rights to the software and had the ability to sell it to anyone. IBM got a great price, but didn't foresee the importance of software in the future.
Bill Gates predicts technology will replace smartphones. What, may you ask? The company Chaotic Moon, that sounds a little occultish, is developing an innovative electronic tattoo. I wonder if that's the same thing. Let's read on. What technology will replace smartphones, according to Bill Gates? The billionaire businessman refers to electronic tattoos developed by the company Chaotic Moon, a biotechnology-based technique that aims to analyze and collect information from the human body through it. And I wonder if it mines cryptocurrency too. Yikes. Alright, and I just, after this news, I just want to ask you guys one last question. Maybe an update to a question. So yeah, guys, it looks like, the mark of the beast is here. So, are you guys going to go with, the forehead? Or are you going to go, the right hand? Or it looks like maybe even you can get it under here. So,